and take 3. Morning everybody, Fat Steve, Spicehead-Media. Premier Inn, cookhouse, pub and restaurant, breakfast. I'm having some berries, but afterwards I'm having some carbs. I'm going to have some Weetabix and some porridge to set me up for the day. It's not a very long video. Got to go and pick my tablets up.
Hi everybody, it's Artist Bobby!
And I'm Fat Steve. And I'm the star of the show, Princess Sandra. And together we're Spicehead-Media. I'm out on my new scoop. Sent the Multibility one back yesterday. And went home in an Uber. So my mate Max at A1 Mobility rung me an Uber, which I've never understood. Took me home and he didn't want any money. Max had paid for it. And on this app, you tell it where you're going, it works the price out, and you pay there and then. And the driver told me it's roughly half the price of a Hackney carriage. Which you can see why all the Hackney carriages were upset when Uber came to Blackpool. The berries are gorgeous this morning. Not too cold. Very juicy. So Dawn and me have had a few days in our flats. The weather has been horrendous. If it wasn't raining, then it would blow in a gale. We've only managed to get out together once and a ride to Blackpool. We've not been to Bonny Street Market yet. We were pretty sure it wouldn't have been open on time, so we didn't rush down. We've waited. It'll probably be weekend when it will be Easter weekend, I think. So although the season unofficially started this week, the real season normally starts at Easter. So I've got 4 of these little Weetabix here. I'm piling up. Looking good, folks. Let's get rid of all this mess. And some sweeteners. So we've been finishing off the new Studio 2. We're trying to make it so that we can do live broadcasts from it. Physically it's nearly all there, but the practicalities of getting it online live in that particular room have not been the easiest of things to do. We're probably going to use the laptop or a tablet so that one of us can see the questions that you're asking, because that was the biggest problem when we tried at Christmas experimenting with some lives in the back in Studio One. So there's not much to report, nothing much been happening here. Everything's happening elsewhere, as you know. So I was out yesterday. I spent nearly 200 quid stocking up supplies for my 2 fallout shelters. I might film you one of them today, I'm not sure, and give you a rundown on some of the things you need, or will need very soon. Now, as you all know, for years I've been a bit of a preppist. I prep for civil war and maybe nuclear war. If it got that bad, I don't think I'd survive, but if I last 10 minutes more than anybody else, then I would consider that I'd won. So the shelter I was working on yesterday, I have 365 2-litre bottles of water, several different cooking ways, solar, wind power, 12-volt CCTV, the only weapons I'm allowed to have are crossbows, which are sealed and can't be used unless there's a total breakdown of society, that is, not me. And this particular shelter I built just for me, and I don't know how it would work with Dawn and me. So I've been having to buy cake and chocolate. So generally all I'm going to say for now, tinned fruit, peaches, mixed fruit, sweet corn, tinned sweet corn, tinned salmon, tinned beans, then 4 or 5 things would help you survive. I'm not suggesting that anybody goes out and panic buys, but if you're shopping, just buy a few extra things, put them somewhere safe, low in the house, find a space, buy a torch, a wind-up radio, just for the very basics, tarpaulin, some sort of camping stove, And basically be prepared, folks. What's happening now, I don't think we'll go nuclear, because it would be mutual assured destruction, and the term for that is MAD, and that's what it's called. But the war could escalate, the fuel could dry up worse than it is. Everywhere would be forced to close. Nobody could travel. Shops will run out of things. Supermarkets will run out of things. So you need to try and be prepared, folks. If that doesn't happen, Britain's been on the verge of a civil war for over a year now. So as food and things dry up, that could kick off. Not the nicest subject to chat about, but all I can try and say is don't just stick your head up your arse like an ostrich, because it can happen just like that. Just like that. Anyway, I've got a couple of croissants now, and they've just been heated. They're looking and feeling very, very nice. Where's he got that deep voice from? I don't know. So we're going to bung a bit of jam in there with my spoon angle. Has to go in this one first because I opened this one first, and that's how bad Pat Steve's OCD is. Let's get rid of that. And yeah, there's no strawberry jam, so I've got blackcurrant. I'm hoping to see Jackie, Drew and Maurice this week. Give them the tickets for the wedding, because 2 weeks ago they were here in Blackpool, and we missed them unfortunately, because Pat, Steve and Autistic Bobby are both completely senile, and we can't remember dates and times and stuff like that. So I've turned you around to give you a bit of a view of that damp, cloudy outside. Not looking good. Say Pat Steve's got to go to the chemist. When I went last week, or the week before, I picked my meds up, but I have an injection, it's not insulin, it's similar. I forgot to get that, so I've missed that for about 2 weeks. I'll have to start on a lower dose now. But these are the trials and the tribulations of daily life without nuclear Armageddon. When you that follow me often see how ill it made me when I run out of tablets, what's it going to do if I'm stuck in a fallout shelter and can't get any? I don't know how long I'll last. But I was saying before, even if it's 10 minutes longer than everybody else, I'm happy. And to be blown away in the arms of and looking at Dawn, who I love, there will be no finer way to go. Oh, he's been all sentimental now. Why do they call it sentimental? No, they call it sentimentality. Think about the word sentimentality. So I need to keep this spoon because I was born with it in my mouth and it's still there and it's been stuck there ever since. Sentimental. How many of you have things that you keep for sentimental reasons? I think I have a pair of shoes from when I was about 2 or 3. I think I've got an empty champagne bottle from one of my weddings. I've got the clothes I was wearing at one of my weddings. So that's 2. None of them were successful. Porridge, folks. So I'm smarter than the average bear. Don't quite often when she gets something right that she didn't think she knew. She always says I'm a smart cookie. That always reminds me of Yogi and Boo Boo. I don't know if they ever use that saying, but for some reason being a smart cookie reminds me of the bears. What would they call Goldilocks? No, Fred Flintstone I'm on about, not the bears, am I? There is is Flintstone a bear? Smarter than the average bear? No, that's what I keep thinking of, but I don't know what programme it's from. Tap cat, no, it's not that. Oh, come on, Pat Steve, you've got to work this out now. You're just wittering on shite this morning, mate. I've got my Coca-Cola top on. That deal one that we bought in Liverpool 1. I think it was 25 or 30 quid for a t-shirt. I put that on yesterday. We went out. I put it on Sunday. We went out for Sunday dinner and I spilled Sunday dinner all down it. Managed to recover it a little bit, but then today it's had to go in the wash. So I'm going to leave you and eat my porridge. Thank you for listening. I'll catch you all soon, and remember, it can be just like that and you're gone. So folks, prepping, fire extinguisher, fire blanket, first aid, batteries, plasters, hand gel, hand sanitizer, candles, chemical toilet. So as we come up, little portable stove, radio, wind up radio, CB radio, thought that were a radio, it's not. Can't even tell. No, it is another radio. Some of my medication. Microwave. Tools. Lots of tools. Crossbows. 2 of which are chained up, can't be used unless of an emergency. More tools, more supplies, nappies, toilet rolls, CCTV, nuclear, chemical and biological warfare suits, wellies, tinned tomatoes, tinned salmon, different type of tomatoes, sweet corn, hazmat, masks, ventilators, some nuclear, some chemical, some biological, hazmat suits, fire suits, dried food, cooking oil, salt, raspberry, orange, mayonnaise, coffee, cup of soups, pastas, bits of custard, all sorts, crackers. He's gone crackers, folks. Mashed potato. Beans. Lots and lots of beans. More sweet corn. Soups. More beans. Meatballs. Spaghetti hoops. Tinned steak. Tinned pork and ham, corned beef, lots and lots and lots of corned beef, a few clothes and a few extra toilet rolls that haven't been moved up the top yet. So folks, this is the inner sanctum of one of Fat Steve's fallout shelters. But the CCTV can switch to a TV, put a memory stick in it with virtually every film I ever like, that can all be accessed. Let's get back round here. So there we have a nozzle, and behind that is a tank that takes air in from the outside, passes it through lint filters and charcoal and pumps it out there as pure air. That would filter radiation as well as purify. Down this end, CCTV equipment, and down the bottom, which I don't think you'll see, two big leisure batteries that the solar panels and the windmill charge, and a mains inverter which allows us to use the microwave if we need to, and there's the unit for controlling the solar panels. So all in all, I'm sat on the bed. I've got the bed, it's a tiny bed, not much room for Dawn and me. So when Fat Steve talks about preparing, this is just a little area near the studio underground where Fat Steve has a year's of water. I haven't shown you the water, it's under the bed. 365 2-litre bottles like that. So I'm going to leave you there, folks. For now it's Fat Steve all tucked up in his little box. Catch you all later, keep safe, and remember, don't panic. Buy what you need and what you think you'll need. That way there's enough for everyone and the crisis won't get worse. Catch you all later, folks. That's Steve, Spicehead-Media, in the bunker.
Hi everybody, it's Artist Bobby!
And I'm Fat Steve. And I'm the star of the show, Princess Sandra. And together, we're Spicehead-Media.